everyone, it's Friday! And you know what that means? It's now time for our bold review dito sa Fridays with Vivamax only on Harriet. And today we are going to be reviewing the latest Vivamax original movie, Salitan. So this is starring the Vern Kaye. So Vern Kaye is we last see her sa Araro. Isa siya sa mga katulong sa asyenda doon. Ang pangalan ng asyenda na yun? Villa something. Villa Sanchez. Ayun. Villa Sanchez. Isa siya sa mga katulong doon. At pinagnasaan niya si Vince doon, syempre. And along with Vern Kaye is the ultimate Fantasia winner, Angelica Hart, and Nico Locco, and Matthew Francisco. So, yeah, this is Salitan. Nakaka-confuse na yung mga titles ng Vivamax, ha. Kasi we got Salawahan, to Salitan, and then in 2 weeks, merong Salisihan. Nakaka-confuse, you know, the Jackie Chan meme. So, yeah. So, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon for more of your bold review dito sa Fridays with Vivamax only on Harriet. At ayun na nga po ang ating review ang ating review sa Vivamax. So this is also starring Mercedes Cabral. Kung di nyo alam, siya si Lena sa Batang Quiapo. So siya yung narrator ng story na to, and it starts out in a comical manner. Kasi actually medyo comedic yung yung pelikula na to eh. We focus on a jogger sa simula, pas hindi pala siya yung center ng kwento. So it went from a girl jogging to with her butt being shot. Tapos pumasok tayo sa pinto and we see a dead Angelica Hart playing the role of Christy in the swimming pool. So this movie is what leads up to the death of Angelica Hart. Okay. So when it comes to the death of Christy, we go back, and from the narration of Mercedes Cabral, umuwi si Nico Locco kasama si Christy, and na lasing, and he is greeted by his wife Annie. So Christy claims that Nico's character vomited over Annie, dahil nag-strip si Annie to her nag-topless siya alongside the pool, while Annie has some suspicions that Christy is the concubine of Nico Locco's character. I forgot the name of Nico Locco's character, to be honest. So, sorry about that. Pero naalala ko yung character ni Matthew Francisco, si Elmer Fudd. Ayun. So, all roads lead to Bali. Kasi magbabakasyon, mag-business trip daw umano itong si Nico Locco sa Bali, Indonesia, as kasama si Christy. Annie, being a suspicious, deranged wife, decides to follow Nico Locco to Bali, and there she met Elmer. Si Elmer, akala niya foreigner itong si Vern Kaye, si Annie. Hindi pala, and he started flirting with her. So Annie, having the suspicion na nakikiapid itong si Nico Locco sa ibang babae, she took it upon herself to have an affair with Elmer as parang revenge sex. Okay? It's revenge sex. However, ang kapalit dito is Elmer will spy upon Nico Locco if he does having an affair. So we get a scene, a one-night stand between Annie and Elmer. Elmer eventually agrees and reported that Nico Locco isn't having an affair with Christy. So, guilt-driven, she tried to pursue Nico to have an affair para fair advantage. But in reality, we go to Nico's side of the story. Nico does having an affair with Christy, and it is known that Christy is his assistant secretary and Nico is having an affair with her. Back home, yung marriage ni Vern Kaye, ni Annie sa ni Nico, it reignited after this wild drive na naranasan nila sa Bali, Indonesia. I mean, there's a lot of sightseeing dito sa Bali in this scene. Pero pag uwi nila dito sa Pilipinas, it lights up the fire, and what ended up used to be a boring session between the between the husband and wife ended up being very, very hot, very passionate. It was hot, it was intense, it was scary. Ayun. And this realization made Nico to stop having an affair with Christy. So when Annie and Nico are having a date, Annie spotted Elmer with Christy. Elmer and Christy had a rendezvous at the bathroom, and Elmer told everything about the tale, that this is all a ruse. So Christy and Elmer are actually a couple. Christy has been a victim of sexualization, and in order to get revenge, pumunta siya sa isang maperang negosyante, which is Nico Locco. Yun yung kakil ni Nico Locco. Elmer is a graphic design artist who designs Vivamax posters. So we got a lot of Vivamax posters as an Easter egg here. Hibang, Salakab, Taya, Sugar Baby. Those are Easter eggs dito sa pelikula to. I think even Tahan is also there. So it is assuming this universe, Vivamax exists and Elmer is the graphic artist. So Christy tries to ruin the marriage of Annie and Nico by staging the Bali travel, and Elmer had a choice to ruin either Annie or ruin Nico. However, Elmer fell in love with Annie during their supposed affair. Elmer is supposed to be a grown, parang trained artist dapat. So he really acted out, pero he went off the script during his affair with Annie and ended up falling in love with her. And the realization nito ni Christy broke her mind, especially when she cannot flirt with Nico anymore. Upon knowing at the night that Elmer is going to Annie's house, Annie texted Christy that Christy can come because Nico is already sleeping. And we assume that Christy will kill off that couple and Elmer, but it ended up Christy taking her own life because of yung experience niya nung pagkabata. Then the two boys that she toyed with, she ended up toying her instead, and she cannot just undo this mess, and it ended up her body floating on the swimming pool, and that's how Salitan ended. It's a convoluted plot, medyo simple nung simula, nakakatawa, witty siya, pero sa dulo it became complicated. Like you have to rewind back and forth to know what is the story heading to, kasi kailangan nila i-lead to the death of Christy dito sa pelikula to eh. The mature scenes are very good, well choreographed. I mean, Nico's a professional, well choreographed. There's also a callback to the phone seg session in Fantasia, but it's Vern Kaye doing the thing. And also it's a payoff of Angelica Hart wanting to have fun with Nico Locco since the Fantasia days. Next one. What else would I say in this movie? Very well directed naman. Medyo magulo lang talaga yung dulo. So, let's go to our tier list then. What am I gonna give Salitan? So, for Salitan, I will... Let's see. It's not really the perfect movie naman. I think I'm going to give Salitan just about bearable. Yeah. So it's pretty a mid movie with strong mature scenes. Okay. And yeah, that is my review of the Vivamax latest movie Salitan. So I think we don't have Taboo Tuesdays this week. So next week we will have Kabit and then Salisihan on February 27. This is your boy, the God Gamer Harriet, telling you goodbye and good night. Bang!